Alright, let's dive into a story that's equal parts inspiring and thought-provoking. Imagine this: you're 18, summer's here, and you're job hunting, but nothing's sticking. Sound familiar? Now, picture flipping that entire situation on its head, not by landing a job, but by creating one. That's exactly what Brianna Fletcher did, and honestly, it's a masterclass in turning frustration into opportunity. Here's the deal: Brianna, a former competitive swimmer and certified lifeguard, wasn't just another teen looking for a summer gig. She took her passion for swimming and her love for teaching kids and mashed them together to launch Brianna Aquatics. Personally, I think this is where the story gets fascinating. It's not just about starting a business, it's about recognizing that sometimes the thing you're most qualified for is something you've been doing all along, even if you didn't realize it was marketable. What makes this really interesting is how Brianna's journey wasn't linear. She had to stop competing due to an injury, something that could have derailed her entirely. But instead, she pivoted. She got her National Lifeguard certification at 16, worked with YMCA camps, and even volunteered with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Here's the kicker: she was already teaching her cousins and brother to swim. In my opinion, this is where the magic happens. She wasn't just building a business, she was formalizing something she was already naturally good at. It's like she took her side hustle and said, "Why not make this my main thing?" Now, let's talk about the execution because, honestly, it's impressive. Brianna didn't just dip her toes in, she went all in. She created a Facebook page, built a website, and started offering lessons at public pools or even in people's backyard pools. Lessons start at $35 for 30 minutes, which, if you ask me, is a steal considering the expertise she brings. But here's what really stands out: she's not just teaching kids, she's teaching parents too. This raises a deeper question: how often do we overlook the fact that water safety is a family affair? Brianna's approach isn't just about strokes and techniques, it's about empowering entire families to feel confident in the water. That, to me, is what sets her apart. One thing that immediately stands out is how Brianna's business isn't just about swimming, it's about filling a gap. She's offering private lifeguard services for pool parties and events, which, let's be honest, is a genius move. What many people don't realize is that there's a huge demand for this kind of service, especially in areas where public lifeguards aren't always available. From my perspective, this isn't just a summer job, it's a scalable business model that could grow way beyond Guelph. And the fact that she's using this to fund her education? That's next-level resourcefulness. Here's where it gets even more intriguing: Brianna's pivoting her major from criminal justice to social work. If you take a step back and think about it, her work with swimming and teaching kids aligns perfectly with that path. She's already building skills in communication, trust building, and community engagement, all core to social work. A detail I find fascinating is how her seemingly unrelated passions are actually interconnected. It's like she's laying the groundwork for her future career without even realizing it. What this really suggests is that sometimes the best opportunities come from looking at what's already in front of you. Brianna didn't need a traditional job, she needed to reframe her skills. Personally, I think this story is a wake-up call for anyone feeling stuck. Instead of waiting for the right opportunity, maybe we should be asking, what can I create with what I already have? Brianna's story isn't just about swimming lessons, it's about taking control of your circumstances and turning them into something meaningful. So, here's my closing thought: what if we all approached our passions with the same kind of creativity and determination? Brianna didn't just find a job, she created a solution. And in doing so, she's not just teaching people to swim, she's teaching us how to navigate our own challenges. What do you think? Is there something in your life you could turn into an opportunity? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts.